What is going on, guys? I'm Director Nat. I'm back for another reaction, and today we're checking out the Season 3 premiere of Amphibia, and I am so excited for this. But first things first, a bit of housekeeping. 1. To all of my subscribers who watch my Amphibia reactions, yes, I do know that I've only uploaded 15 reactions so far. And I am sorry that's been so slow going, especially after I decided to make Amphibia my main focus on this channel. It's just that I've been really busy recently. For those of you who didn't see the update video I posted a while back, I was recently in a local theater production, and it was a lot of fun. We all had a great time. I made a lot of new friends, and it ended up going really well, even though we were really stressed leading up to opening night. But yeah, I'm happy to say that it went very smoothly. So yeah, that's kind of the biggest reason that it's still taking me a while to get through seasons 1 and 2, and I know a lot of you guys would have preferred if I had finished uploading my seasons 1 and 2 reactions before moving on to season 3. In fact, that actually was my plan for a little while. But the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what, it's already taken me so long at this point, and who knows how much longer it's going to take me as things continue to come up, and I would just really enjoy getting to react to and upload season 3 as it comes out, because that's the most fun I have on this channel. Like whenever Owl House is premiering, like getting to enjoy it with all of you guys as it comes out. And because of that, I actually feel really good right now, because I'm really excited to get into this, and I've also taken a break from editing and a lot of other things that were burning me out the last week to, you know, really give my mind a rest, so I feel recharged. I'm ready to get into this, and I'm so excited to see what this season has to offer. So let's try to recap where we left off last season, because quite a bit happened in the season finale. I don't know when I'm gonna get to uploading my reaction for that episode, but let's just say it probably would have been a good idea to have some tissues on hand for that one. But yeah, just everything came together in that episode. We saw Sasha and Grimes initiate their plan to take over Amphibia, which ended up not even being the biggest threat, because we learned the truth about the king. Like, True Colors really was a perfect title for so many reasons, because we saw the king's true colors, we saw Sasha and Grimes' true colors. That also applied to Marcy, which I will get to that, and we saw Anne's true colors as she literally turned blue. So yeah, that was just a perfect title for so many reasons. And man, that episode really was an emotional roller coaster. Like, so many we had some fake out deaths, like we almost got Sprig falling to his death. We learned the truth about Marcy. Like, Marcy really has become my favorite character in this show, and so learning the truth that she was kind of the reason that they ended up getting trapped in Amphibia and was keeping secrets from them was really hard, and that was a really gut-wrenching moment. But it was done so effectively, because they really set it up like it was just Sasha who was, you know, the true colors, but it was also applying to Marcy as well. And we learned the truth about the king, which I had been suspecting for a while, is that he's actually a bad guy. There was an ancient, highly technological civilization that he was the head of, and now that he has the music box back, he's going to be taking over the multiverse in a sense, starting with Anne's home. We got a lot of really epic action, a lot of high stakes moments, and it culminated in a moment of that I did have spoiled, or at least kind of partially had spoiled, because it was just hard to avoid everything, but that didn't lessen the impact at all. You know, Marcy got stabbed through the chest, and that was just so gut-wrenching. Like, you'll see when I eventually upload my reaction, but I literally burst out crying and had to pause the episode to compose myself for that, and I really can't remember the last time any movie or TV show like really made me do that, because I just don't cry that much with movies or TV shows. And then they just ended on that cliffhanger with Anne and the Planters back in Los Angeles, so I am so excited to see where they pick up. Like, they did show the season 3 trailer, and I was kind of irritated about that at first, because I thought it would have been more impactful, but then I read the behind the scenes info of how this episode was delayed and how Matt Braley had to compromise so that he wouldn't have to edit that scene. Like, that's why they put the warning at the beginning and why they showed the season 3 trailer. And, you know, I guess they were going to show that new intro at the beginning of this season anyway, and there's still probably a lot that's still to come. Other than that, I am going to this relatively spoiler-free. I mean, obviously, it's been hard to, you know, miss all the art about what is going to happen to Marcy, because that's just been everywhere after the new trailer came out. But other than that, I'm going in relatively spoiler-free, and I'm so excited. Okay, guys, I think we've waited long enough, so without any further ado, Amphibia Season 3, Episode 1. Let's go. Okay, no intro, they're not wasting any time. The new normal. Oh.
What the? Ah! What is that thing?
What is that thing?
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Am I dreaming? There's only one way to be sure.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What is this thing? What are
Oh yeah, now they get to discover our world, which is an inversion of the initial premise.
So what's our next move, Anne? I mean, so much has happened. Do you think Marcy's...
She's alive, Hop Pop. She's just gotta be. First things first.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Anne, is this? My house. This is really happening. I'm gonna see my parents. Should I call them Mr. and Mrs. Boonchoy? Are they tongue-shaped people? Okay, you three should probably...
Yeah, she's been missing for like 7 months at this point, right?
Oh, and I'm not gonna tell them I plan to go back and stop Andreas. Or that Andreas betrayed us. Or that Marcy did. Or that Sasha did. And not a word about my weird glowing blue powers.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hi, Mom.
What was that noise? Everything
Oh.
okay?
Dad!
Anne? Anne, you're back! You're safe!
Domino! Come here, my precious baby!
Oh, Domino won.
Where have you been? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Have you eaten? Your hair's a mess.
Thank you.
And we're the planners. The lovable frog family Anne's told you all about.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anne's parents. The name's Sprig Planner, Anne's best friend, and walking, talking frog.
So, as soon as we charged the last stone, the music box opened a portal that took me back to Earth before anything else could happen. So yeah, you're pretty much caught up.
You're telling us there's a whole world of talking frogs called Amphibiland?
It's actually called Amphibia.
You made love with maggots? Was it good?
I wouldn't believe a word of it if the small frog wasn't kicking me right now.
New legs. You know how it is.
Adventure is over, Anne. You're home now. The authorities will take care of your friends.
No.
They'll be probed and dissected in a secret lab and used for all kinds of weird experiments.
What's that now?
Can you elaborate on the probing part?
I'll keep you safe. I was living in a cave when you found me. The least I could do is return the favor.
Okay, they can stay. For now.
No one out there can know you exist. You're all on lockdown.
You heard the man. You're all on lockdown. Got it? What?
Come on, guys. Let's have some Earth-style quarantine fun. All right.
Oh. Oh yeah, Marcy's research skills would probably come in handy. What the?
Emergency family meeting! Major boundary violation!
Oh yeah, well, like how the heck are they going to explain Anne's disappearance? And what about Sasha and Sasha and Marcy's parents? Like, you're gonna have to tell them something at some point, right?
We're tired of being shut up inside. Let me and the planters out. Just for an hour. I'll take care of them and we won't go far.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on. I can't go out alone for an hour?
Last time you went out alone, you got trapped in another world for 5 months.
That is a pretty good point.
Oh, 5 months. I thought it had been longer for some reason.
Were there bumps in the road? Sure. Did she burn the town down once? Yeah. Did she almost get us eaten by a large creature numerous times? Also, yeah. Did she... what was I saying?
Okay, Anne.
Huh?
We willing to give it a try.
Earth is a cakewalk compared to Amphibia.
Wow, really?
Sort of.
And best of all, nothing's gonna be trying to kill us for a change.
Oh!
Only one remains who could stand between me and my conquest. And Boomjoy.
This guy.
She must be eliminated. This is your one objective.
Ugh.
And one more thing. Would you mind picking me up the latest Cynthia Coven book? Marcy got me hooked and I'm dying to know what it is. And maybe some of those potato chip things she had?
Eliminate potato chip.
Okay, forget the chips. Kill the girl. Get the book. Part is just beginning.
Oh, Marcy is alive.
Activate stealth mode.
Oh. Oh yeah, stealth.
You really liked yellow as a kid, huh? Won't this make us stand out?
Sprig, I'm sure Anne knows what she's talking about here. What? If you got it, you gotta flaunt it.
Actually, let's try something else. Now, who's ready to see my world?
This isn't gonna go wrong at all.
This was a bad idea, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sprig, not everything is a robot. Okay, fine. But nothing else.
Oh no, I left the shopping list at home. Abort mission! Abort mission!
No worries. I took a picture of the shopping list before we left, just in case.
Give me a quarter. I want to buy a lotto ticket.
You will do no such thing. Durian first timer over here.
Aw.
Stupid door.
Ugh.
Thanks, dude.
I gave you a tray.
Hey, these worms are pretty good, and they're not even fighting back.
They're delicious.
Gimme!
They're noodles. Asian food's heart and soul.
Uh-oh.
Magnets! Oh!
Huh?
Killer robot! Huh? Sprig, for the last time, not everything is a... Guys!
Take this! Oh boy.
People go crazy for those noodles.
Okay, again, I'm sorry to keep getting hung up on this, but seriously, Anna's been gone for several months. They had to have filed a report with the police, and Marcy and Sasha are still missing, so their parents are probably worried. I mean, are they coming up with a plan to address that?
In good time, my dear.
Mom! Dad! Hi!
Oh, hey guys, how were the noodles?
So good. Yeah, gonna do that right now.
Isn't the fish counter the other way?
But I have a plan.
Oh, wow! I've been waiting for someone to call all day, and now it's finally happened! We could talk for hours and hours.
All right, that'll cover up any noise that we might make. Now come on!
Everyone,
Hey, I love this song.
Oh yeah, this is a classic.
Wow.
Anyone got any ideas?
Oh.
Right. Frogs.
A for effort. Righteous fury. Oh, I'm sorry. One other detail I forgot to point out. I love that the leaves and twigs are not in Anne's hair anymore. That was so distracting, and I'm so glad that they are gone. So, yes, let's keep going.
That was
was amazing! You guys weren't kidding when you said powers.
Yeah, do the punch again. And?
Oh no.
She's okay. I think using those powers takes a lot out of her.
And Durian to the rescue!
No! Get it away!
We're sorry for being so overprotective earlier. Not only can you take care of yourself, but it looked like you can even take care of your friends.
You were just doing everything you could to keep me safe, and I get it.
Some kid made a mess of the cooking aisle, and we're just lucky to have a daughter who would never do something like that.
You're overselling it.
Don't overdo it.
Anne, are you sure you're okay? You didn't look too good back there.
I don't know how else to describe it, but using them feels bad.
You're sort of taking on a lot already.
What are you talking about? All I have to do is protect you guys and keep you a secret. Oh, and find a way to reopen a portal to Amphibia and return you home. And somehow defeat King Andreas, and make up with my 2 best friends, and bring them back to Earth. Okay. Now can someone please open this door for me? I'm trying to move my arms and nothing's happening.
You gotta use a technique I found out about recently called the Zorro Circle. You start by only focusing your energy on this one small circle, focus on small goals, and eventually work up to larger goals. That's how you make progress.
As long as that robot never comes back, I think everything's gonna be fine.
You really gotta stop saying stuff like that.
Upgrades and repairs in progress. Target will be destroyed at all costs.
Okay, so guys, that was Amphibia, Season 3, Episode 1, and I loved that episode. I am so happy that this show is back. So yeah, we picked up right where Season 2 left off. They did not waste any time, just got right into it, and okay, I will admit that it does feel a little rushed in some aspects, but I know that they can't afford to waste time, and this show is already normally just 11-minute episodes anyway, so for a double-length episode, it was actually paced fairly well. I love that we finally got to meet Anne's parents. We saw more of her mom, and we finally got to meet her dad, so that was great, and seeing them interact with the planters was really hilarious, especially that initial encounter. And I loved that scene where Anne is trying to catch them up on everything that's happened, because it's basically like a longtime fan trying to explain the plot to a newcomer, and they've even got like storyboards up. I can imagine this is what the writer's room looks like, trying to keep track of everything that's going on. But yeah, their reactions were pretty fair. I mean, obviously really scared and worried, but they were actually more understanding than I expected, and they came around by the end of the episode, even though Anne is still having to keep quite a few secrets from them in order to keep it that way. And yeah, I just feel really bad for Anne. Like, that is just so much for one person to have to handle, and I can tell that it's going to be really hard, especially the feeling that she and the planters kind of have to do all this on their own. So yeah, that's going to be really interesting. And the whole part of the episode about them being in quarantine, I wouldn't be surprised if that was inspired by current events a little bit, you know, just using that to their advantage when they have to keep the planters hidden, but I have no way to know for sure. That was just kind of my initial reaction. We also got a little peek at what is going on back in Amphibia. I mean, we haven't seen Sasha or Grimes. We don't know how the people at large are reacting to what is going on, but we did get to see more of King Andreas, who I despise now after what he did to Marcy, although we do know that Marcy is alive, although if the glimpses of images that I've caught are to be believed, that it also spells some trouble. But yeah, so very nervous because we know what he has planned, and we know that he is sending killer robots after the planters, so yeah. It's also interesting that they still kind of showed a little bit of Andreas's silly side that we used to see back in Season 2. Part of me was kind of thinking they were going to be done with that once they revealed that he was a villain, but I guess, you know, they still have to keep him in characters, so, but yeah, it doesn't change the fact that I absolutely despise him. That dude made me cry harder than I've cried in a while. And yeah, overall, I was just really surprised at how fun this episode still was. Like, I expected things to be a lot more serious, just absolutely them getting to all the drama of everything that's been building up, and I'm sure they're going to have to get to that, because like I said, they're going to have to figure out what to tell Marcy and Sasha's parents. They're going to have to figure out how to explain why Anne has been missing. She's gonna have to learn to reintegrate into her own world after being gone for so long, and so there's still a lot of stuff to come. But so yeah, I'm glad that we were able to still have a lot of fun with this episode, like with them at the supermarket and them getting to explore Anne's world for the first time. It's a nice inversion of Anne having to learn about Amphibia throughout the show, and we got a few moments that were direct parallels to what we've seen before. Like there was the episode back in season 1 where Hop Pop locked Anne and Sprig inside the house, and now he himself is locked inside the house. So yeah, this episode was a lot of fun. Although we still did get a lot of cool action, and it was fun seeing them try to, both the planters and the robot trying to keep themselves hidden while trying to kill each other. And we got to see more of Anne's powers, which again made for a lot of really cool action, but also raises the stakes because we see that it, you know, actually has an effect on her. So I'm willing to bet that's going to continue to come back and could have very negative implications. So I'll be keeping an eye out for that. So yeah, overall, this is a great season premiere. They didn't waste any time. It was a really fun and entertaining episode, and it still sets up a lot of stuff to look forward to the rest of the season. So yeah, I'm very happy that this show is back. I'm happy to be reacting to it, and I can't wait to see what comes next. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this season premiere? What are your theories and predictions for what's going to happen this season? What are you looking forward to the most? Bear in mind that I try to avoid spoilers and I haven't watched the trailer, so maybe try to keep that to a minimum, but otherwise feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also be sure to check out my other videos. It really does mean a lot. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for Amphibia Season 3, Episode 2.